Hey guys, it is Torque here, and today I'm bringing you Club Penguin Island. This isn't really going to be like a gameplay video of like me doing the story mode, because I already started that because I was so hyped to play this game finally. Finally got my hands on it yesterday, even though I wasn't supposed to. Finally got my hands on it, and I'm just going to go around, explore, give you guys a tour of the island, maybe show you guys some random stuff to do, maybe some tips and tricks, I don't know. It's going to be a decently long recording, so grab yourself some popcorn, get ready, and here we go. Okay guys, now keep in mind I don't have the best tablet right now. My new tablet's coming in like a week and a half. Yeah, a week and a half. So just keep in mind there will be lag every once in a while. Like you can tell it's not a solid frames per second. It's not the fastest on this tablet. Just keep that in mind. Please be patient with the tablet. I know it sucks, but that problem will be addressed soon. And by my next Club Penguin Island video, it will be completely fixed. And I will be running smooth gameplay for the rest of my life, and it's gonna be so amazing, right? And I'll kind of go over some things that you might not have known. They could be small things, maybe large things, just things that you wouldn't think of normally, or that you just haven't tried before. Now, the first one is I don't understand this right here, this hot sauce thing. I don't understand what that is, guys. So go ahead and comment that down below if you know what that is. I seriously have no idea what that is. So I do have some bugs and glitches to share with you guys real quick. The first one's pretty cool. It's actually kind of fun versus being fixed. I hope it doesn't get fixed. Is that if you're in a tube and you're going like this and you just jump repeatedly, your tube will actually just start going really fast. You'll see it right here. It'll start going super fast. I don't know if I can get it to work right now. Oh, there we go. There it goes. Yeah, it just goes super fast, and it'll happen randomly when you just spam the button. But yeah, besides that, that's pretty much it for this tube glitch. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. Another one with the tubes is that basically you can play bumper cars. And so if you hit someone with the tube, you'll actually go backwards, and they'll go backwards as well if they're in a tube. But keep in mind this is a membership-only thing, and it's kind of lame. But again, this is the beta, so everything's going to be membership. Hopefully they make it less limited eventually. But next up is what that guy just did. He kind of just went up here, and of course you saw him get into the tube. You'll get into the tube, and you'll just slide down. I'm not touching anything right now. And you'll just go flying. Now the funny part about this is that you go into the back of this boat. You just go into the rowboat. I don't understand what that's about. That might be just something wrong with the game. Not entirely sure, but it is pretty fun. So now I gotta talk about the future. I know you guys don't want to hear all this boring stuff. You want to get into like the cool random stuff, which I'll go underwater in a second. But for all you people that aren't in Australia or New Zealand and you're on Android and you want the beta, I can show you how to get it, but it might be against the rules. But if anything, I'm paying for the membership, right? I already bought a membership for, I'm just going to keep the recurring membership charge, and there's some lag. I'm going to keep the recurring membership charge, so it's not like I'm just testing the game without helping it at all. I've already reported some bugs to the developers. I've already done all this stuff. Blah, blah, blah. But next up, you'll see right here is some kind of pathway that's blocked off. Now, if you actually like look around, that leads to like an ice room. So right down here we have the tropical rooms. But on that mountain up there, there are some igloos. If you look right there, that's an ice cave that's being blocked off. There's some sort of ice cave that we'll get to explore. So not only will we have the sea caves, we'll have the ice caves, which is going to be awesome. I can't wait to explore that. Maybe we'll have some kind of quests for that, maybe a new character. I don't know. So maybe each room will have a new character, right? Alright, so in this room there are some weird things that you can do. It's not really too much. It is pretty cool though. Some of them I might not be able to replicate. Some of them I probably will be able to. And some of these things are just really weird. So first of all, we'll head over to the waterfall and I'll show you the first thing. Now this is actually really cool, and this will be a lot more fun whenever someone else is with you. But you'll see that this has a current. And basically this is just the lazy river ride. So you guys will see that on the loading screens. You'll get this message and like a tip saying, yeah, you can... Whoa, this dude's angry. It'll say like... He's so angry. I don't understand. Okay, basically, on the loading screen, it'll tell you, yeah, you can go on a lazy river ride, but you don't really know what that is until you come over here. And I didn't even realize this until like a couple hours after I got the game, that you actually can just travel along this current. It's the only current I know of in the game so far. you can travel in the current, and you know, it's pretty cool. You can travel on the current and just have fun with your friends. Kind of a peaceful ride. I don't know if I have any party supplies or not. Hopefully I do. Oh, I got some pizza. Let's eat some pizza while we're on this river ride. Now this is peaceful. So, I'm going to go ahead and hop off this lazy river ride. Next up is two things at this island. This small little island, there are two things. First of all, and most of you guys probably already know this, is that you can crush the sandcastle. Now the next thing is that when you're on this trampoline, you can jump on it, right? Like if you jump on the trampoline, you can jump on it. But there is one thing that just confuses me. Whenever you get into a tube and you get on top of it, it gets you out of the tube. I don't understand. The trampoline in the plaza does not do that. It just doesn't do that. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe that's a bug. Maybe that's purposeful, but it doesn't do that in the plaza with the other trampoline. And I prefer the other trampoline over this one. Okay, so actually right now you'll see right here at this nice campfire is actually these paintings on this boulder. You'll see that it looks like there's an egg, which means that somehow, sometime, we're going to get a puffle. You can see that that's an egg for a puffle, hatching over time and becoming a real puffle. So, luckily, we're going to have pets eventually. Next up, you'll see down there, there's some kind of beta hat looking thing. It looks like a hat, and there's 4 penguins surrounding it. I'm not sure what that could mean. You guys can go ahead and comment that down below. Not entirely sure. But yeah, next up is actually at the stage. We'll go over to the stage real quick. I'll see if I can do it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. But basically what happens is that you can jump onto these speakers. So you can try to jump on it somehow. It's kind of difficult to do, but you can glitch on top of it. So you can see I almost just did it there. And I'm kind of glitching through stuff right now. But it might be really hard to replicate for me. Oh, wait, almost had it. But sadly, I don't think I'll be able to get it right now, guys. I'm probably not going to keep trying after a while because, you know, whatever. But basically, next up, we have to head over to the sea caves, which is actually really fun. Okay, so this room, there aren't really glitches, per se, besides the one that you just saw there. For some reason, I just glitched around. Don't understand what that was about. But I actually do have one thing that I don't know if they want this to happen or not. But right here on this archway, if you just kind of slip down, you can actually just stand here. If you put your tube up, you'll just kind of slide down the side of it. So I'm not sure what's up with that. It's kind of weird. And he's having trouble getting up. Sometimes you have trouble getting up for some reason. But basically, that's one of the only glitches for this room. But I do have to share some tips with you guys. So first of all, yes, this is really laggy for me sometimes whenever I'm down here. Keep that in mind. This is not a good tablet. Again, this will be fixed very soon. But actually, I'll show you guys in a second where the race is in case you guys don't know. But right now, I'm going to show you how to get pearls. So you'll see that it opens its mouth, and usually you try to go like this, right? You try to go down in it and dive into the side of it, right? That doesn't work. So what you'll do is this: you'll slide down and you'll just dive into it, and bam, you instantly get your pearl. It's a really fast and easy way to get pearls, and a lot of people don't know about that. I was talking to Captain Pirate, one of the developers for this game, and actually he didn't even know that. He said he sucked at getting pearls, and that he needed some kind of trick to get the pearls easier. So basically I just told him, yeah, you can just dive downwards and get your stuff. Now, he didn't know about that, but again, it's really cool. I didn't even know about it. I tried it. I was trying to dive and get it from the side, but it just was not working. So you'll see this one, it's kind of hard to get to, that clam down there. So we'll kind of just go above it and just kind of wait for it, dive down into it. Bam, another pearl. So that's just the trick on how to get it. It's basically a guarantee no matter what you do. And we have one more thing over here before I go, and that has to do with the crab lair. I'm not sure if I'm going the right way, probably not. But I'm going to go ahead and grab this chest over here. Yeah, this isn't the right area. This area is pretty cool too, though. And hopefully, I've never ran out of air before, so, you know, whatever. But yes, down here is the exclusive underwater shop. It has its own exclusive stuff as well. It actually has an exclusive, like a glow stick at parties. It's basically just that. And it's pretty cool. It's not really purposeful at this point in time. Not sure what it'll do for the game in its entirety. But it is a pretty fun thing. Now, next up, we'll actually head over to the crab den. So that's over here. Down here. Let's go down to the left. Now basically you'll just want to go through the crab den. It is kind of treacherous, so be careful. It is very difficult to get through. You do have some floating crabs for some reason, but you'll just kind of go up, avoid the crabs like I did not do. Go ahead and stop for some air. Come around like so. If you want to, just go ahead and take your time with your diving, because it can get pretty bad down here. And you'll kind of just keep going around. And this is like, it's a really like long pathway down here, and a lot of people won't go down. But I've gone through the crab den multiple times, and this actually is very helpful for your situation with money. Now that they added collecting of items, it's super useful. Now, if you don't already know, the crab den has some riches in it. You'll see that usually there are some coins down here, but the problem is I already opened up all this stuff, so I can't show you guys. You'll actually get 14 crystals down here, and you'll get about 20 coins. Now, that sounds like it's not very much, but that adds up. I just went down there before this recording and got that, so it didn't actually show up anymore. But whenever you quit the server and join back in, you'll actually be able to just keep on collecting that. And after a while, that adds up a lot. So that's pretty much all for this underwater area. I do have to show you guys one more thing that I forgot about. This is my first CPI video, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully you guys did like it. Actually, I'll go ahead and show you guys the race real quick. Race is really easy to get to. You'll just come up here and you'll start the race. I'll go ahead and go through the race. I'm pretty good, I must say. My low score is like, what, 21 seconds? It's not the best, but it's decent, right? I can't get through this area, so, you know, whatever. I'm probably going to get a really terrible time. But right here, you'll see above this weird Venus plant is actually a brain sponge. Now, whenever, and this is actually starting to make me a little bit mad. Now, actually, what will happen is that, can you stop? Okay, sorry, I got a little angry there, guys. Now, basically, one of the daily quests is that you have to find brain coral, right? And so, the brain coral is actually hidden in multiple areas. I'll show you where the other brain coral is really quick after this. But basically, one of the brain corals is during the race, so you have to go in a race, and that was a terrible time, 46 seconds. You have to go into the race to find one of the corals. And of course, you actually will go down here, and you'll go over to the left to the party submarine. And to the left of the party submarine, you'll see this little opening right here. Now, this looks cool and all, and it does contain coins and stuff, which again I already have collected. But you'll see underneath me is brain coral again. So that's how you find both the brain coral, and it's pretty cool, I must say. You can get a lot of crystals and pearls and stuff down here if you just keep coming down here. And it actually gives you a lot of money. I've gotten like 500 coins already just coming off here. Again, I've spent all my money already though on making clothing, because all the clothing's amazing in this game so far. And besides that's it for this area. Now, one of the things I have to talk about is one glitch in this room, and that is the fact that sometimes it's really hard to walk out of the water. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to make it happen, but sometimes you can't walk out of the water. Now, that is a problem because you get stuck there. And you also see that whenever I'm walking close to the edge, I'll actually make water splashes, but I'm not even in the water. So, one more thing before I go, and I'll go ahead and end off the video. I'll meet you guys back over at the boardwalk. Now, I do have to go over one more thing with you guys, and that is actually the fact that there is a weird glitch with the migrator. Now, you guys might have seen this in a previous video. I believe it was by Raida. Not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure it was. Go ahead and comment down below if you know who it was. But basically, if you go up to the top of the migrator, which is the tallest point in the map right now, and you go over here, I'm going to go to the other one because of the fact that this one's kind of blocked off. So just kind of head over there, and I know I'm a pro at that. But what you'll do is you'll jump off, and then you'll press the tube. And basically, you'll just kind of do that. Yeah, I did it. Oh, okay. Okay. I went into a bush. Yes, that's the glitch. It's kind of crazy. I don't even know if you guys could tell what happened. I kind of lagged there a bit at one point, and it was kind of scaring me a little bit too. Now, the problem with this, of course, is the fact that that's not physics. It doesn't make sense to me at all how that even works. It shouldn't work like that. But, you know, whatever. So, Oh wait, I didn't want to jump onto that. I guess you always jump off. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But basically, yeah, that's it for this video, guys. You'll see that there is a ton of glitches, a ton of random stuff that you wouldn't have known about, and it's pretty cool. I didn't go over everything. I went over a brief amount though, as brief as it could get, I guess. But if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Helps the channel a lot, and everything else in the universe. I'm gonna go ahead and try to record more of these videos of CPI and Club Penguin in the future. Now, basically, I'm going to be calling this series, what this episode 1 is, of Torque's Tips and Tours. So basically, that sounds cool. Not only does it sound cool, but it also allows me to record random gameplay that gives me that gives you tips, gives you tours, gives you random things you wouldn't know about normally, and it just makes everyone's experience more fun. It's pretty cool. So right now, that's it for this video. Again, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Helps the channel a lot and everything else in the universe. So, of course, you guys enjoy your night. Stay safe over the holidays. And bye-bye.